and gentlemen, I am very excited to welcome you to the official 2019 European Dodgeball Championships draw. My name is Oscar Svernlov, and I will be the host of tonight's draw. We also have a very special person here with us tonight. He is the Vice President of the European Dodgeball Federation. Please welcome Pierre Corvelec. Hello, Pierre.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Nice to see you. Have a seat.
Thank you.
So, Pierre, this European Championship marks the 10th one ever in Europe. Can you tell us a little bit more about this year's Euros?
Well, as most of you already know, it's in Newcastle, hosted by British Dodgeball, of course. It will be held the 25th to the 28th of July. British Dodgeball will be hosting a junior event on the morning of the Thursday, the 25th. And after lunch, we will start with the group stages.
All right. We all can't wait. This is not the first time that British Dodgeball has held a competition. Do you recall any earlier years?
If I recollect correctly, I think that England hosted their first in London 2010, then Chester 2013. Now, if we count the UK as a whole, we have to include Belfast in 2015 and, of course, Glasgow 2017.
Oh, Glasgow. Can't forget about that. Before we go into the draw, I wanted to ask you, Pierre, can you tell us a little bit more about tonight's seeding?
So this will be done according to the EDF seeding rules, which means that we take the different teams based on the current ranking from previous European Championships. We will spread them out in the different pots accordingly and then draw them into the correct groups.
All right. Sounds great. As we all know, we will be competing, as always, in the three different groups. We have the women's, the men's, and the mixed teams. Let's take a look here at the women's teams. We are going to put these into their respective pots, and meanwhile, you could take a look at the competing teams of this year's women's competition. All right, before we commence the draw, we have taken out the host nation, England, here. And being the host nation, they automatically qualify for Group A. Also, Croatia.
We will like to welcome Croatia to their first Euros ever. They are, since they don't have a ranking, lastly ranked, and that's why they will be placed in pot number 4. Well, let's begin. Let's begin.
So we'll be taking from pot number 1 into Group B. Pierre, go ahead. Exciting. So for Group B, we have, in the women's, we have Italy. And then Group C will then be Austria. So now, moving on to the second pot, we will now draw for Group A. Go ahead, Pierre. Are you nervous?
Absolutely.
Should be.
Just want to get one note.
There we go. This is one note. So Group A is Republic of Ireland. And now for pot 2, Group B.
I'm getting the fear that I'm getting 2 notes at the same time. All right.
We have Scotland. And then Group C will, of course, be Northern Ireland. Very exciting. Moving on to pot number 3, Group A, we have...
on you a little bit.
You can lean on me. What do we have? Group A, we have Switzerland. And in Group B, we have Wales. And finally, in Group C, we have France.
So now to the last pot with 4 nations, which means that the last picked will end up in Group A.
Give it a good shake. So in Group A for the women's team, we have the final Czech Republic. And in Group B, we have Sweden. And Group C is Croatia. And finally, then in Group A, as Pierre said earlier, we have the Netherlands. Some very interesting groups here, Pierre. We are going to take a look at all the groups once again. All right, that's it for the women's teams. Now let's move on to the men's competition and have a look at the teams for this year's Euros.
So according to the seeding rules, the 2 last teams of this stage, since there are 14 teams, will be in the 5th pot. And they will be drawn first to Group A and then to Group B.
Very good. And as with the women's teams, we have taken out the host nation England and placed them automatically in Group A. And we will now continue with the men's draw and look at Group B from pot 1. Pierre? Give it a good shake. So men's team Group B is Scotland. And then Group C is Austria. And now moving on to the second pot, we have in Group A, Pierre. Group A, Czech Republic. And now Group B. Thank you. We have the Republic of Ireland. And then Group C, we have Northern Ireland. And now moving on to the third pot. Once again, Group A. Is Italy. And Group B will be Sweden. And Group C will have Wales. Moving on to the fourth pot, Pierre. Once again, Group A, we have the Netherlands. Group B is France. And finally, in Group C, we have Switzerland. And the remaining 2 teams from the 5th pot will be placed into Group A and B. We'll start with Group A.
I'm gonna lean over you a little bit.
Yeah, no problem.
There you go.
Thank you. In Group A, we have Croatia, which puts, do the formalities here, thank you, which puts Germany finally into Group B. That's it for the men's competition. Let's take a look at all the groups once again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the highlight of the evening. We will now take a look at the mixed teams. Pierre, do you have something to say about the mixed?
We have newcomers. We have newcomers that have never played internationally, have never partaken in the Euros, and that is the nation of Spain. Very welcome, wholeheartedly from us in EDBF. Welcome into our organization.
Welcome, Spain. And let's take a look at all the teams participating in the mixed competition.
Now in the mixed competition, we will have 4 different groups. We have 4 pots. That's a total of 16 teams. We will, as usual, put England in Group A, and then we will draw directly into Group B.
Yes. So we will start then from pot 1 and directly into Group B. Go ahead, Pierre. You're getting good at this.
Thank you.
So Group B for the mixed teams, Scotland. And we have a Group C, which is Austria. That means that Wales is in Group D for the mixed. Moving on to the second pot, Group A. Go ahead, Pierre. Thank you. In Group A, we have Slovenia. And Group B, we have Italy. And in Group C, I have the Republic of Ireland. And finally, Group D, you're getting really good at this.
Thank you very much.
We have Northern Ireland. Moving on to the third pot. Go ahead, Pierre. We have France. And in Group B, we have the Czech Republic. And Group C is Switzerland. Which puts, I think there should only be one team left.
I keep mixing them when there's only one left.
Puts Sweden in Group D. Thank you. And now for the final pot, Pierre.
Thank you.
Here we have Germany. And here is Belgium.
In Group B.
In Group B, thank you. And in Group C, we have the Netherlands, which puts, can do the honors, Pierre.
Thank you very much.
Spain in Group D. That's it for the mixed draws. Let's take a look at the groups once again. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight's draws. We've seen some incredible groups being formed here. I think we will see a Euros packed with incredible dodgeball. A massive thank you to Pierre for coming and for the European Dodgeball Federation for making everything possible. Thank you and good night.
See you in a month.
Shoot.